The South Bronx was on fire. Not literally, though it often felt like that. Out of the ashes of neglect rose a cultural phoenix, hip-hop. It was the 1970s, and this new movement was more than just music. It was a lifeline, an outlet, a voice for a generation failed by the system. Block parties became stages, DJs the conductors, and the streets their symphony hall. Hip-hop was raw. It was real. It was unapologetically itself. And at its core were three elements that pulsed with the energy of the streets: breakdancing, graffiti, and rapping. These weren't just art forms. They were acts of rebellion, expressions of creativity born from concrete and struggle. Like a phoenix rising, hip-hop took flight, its wings carrying the hopes and dreams of a marginalized community. Little did anyone know, this urban symphony would soon echo across the globe, forever changing the face of music, art, and culture. If hip-hop had a heartbeat, it was the rhythmic pulse of breakdancing. Known back then as b-boying or b-girling, it was more than just dance. It was athleticism set to a beat, a physical conversation spoken through spins, pops, and freezes. The concrete became their dance floor, cardboard boxes their stage.
Crews battled it out, not with fists, but with footwork, each move a display of skill and swagger. These pioneers pushed the limits of what a body could do, defying gravity with their head spins and air flares. From the streets to the stage, b-boying exploded, captivating audiences with its raw energy and innovative moves.
But beyond the spectacle, breakdancing represented something deeper. It was a way to channel frustration into creativity, to turn hardship into art. It was about community, about pushing each other to be better, to reach new heights, both literally and figuratively. The evolution of breakdancing mirrors the journey of hip-hop itself. From the streets to the global stage, its influence continues to inspire and push the boundaries of dance and expression. The city was a canvas, and for graffiti artists, spray paint was their weapon of choice. Subways became moving murals, abandoned buildings transformed into galleries of rebellion. Graffiti was a visual shout, a way to claim space in a world that often ignored them.
Some dismissed it as vandalism, but for those who understood, it was raw, unfiltered art. Intricate lettering, bold colors, and powerful imagery spoke volumes, reflecting the realities of life in the concrete jungle. It was a visual language understood by those who lived it, a way to mark their territory, to tell their stories.
Like the music it accompanied, graffiti was about pushing boundaries, challenging norms, and making a statement. It was art on the edge, constantly evolving, defying categorization. And just like the music, it didn't stay confined to the streets for long. Graffiti found its way into galleries, onto clothing, and even influenced graphic design. It became a recognized art form, its pioneers celebrated for their unique styles and fearless creativity. From subway cars to museums, graffiti left its mark, proving that sometimes the most powerful messages are written on walls. If breakdancing was the heartbeat and graffiti the visual language, then rapping was the voice of hip-hop. Born from the streets, it was poetry in motion, a tapestry of rhythm, rhyme, and raw emotion.
MCs, the storytellers of their time, commanded the mic with lyrical dexterity, their words painting vivid pictures of urban life. Rap wasn't afraid to speak truth to power, to give voice to the voiceless. It tackled social issues, celebrated victories, and mourned losses, all through clever wordplay and infectious beats. It was a platform for protest, a space for self-expression, a way to turn pain into poetry.
The DJs, the unsung heroes, provided the soundtrack. They were the architects of sound, manipulating turntables and vinyl with masterful precision, creating the sonic landscapes for MCs to paint their lyrical masterpieces.
From park jams to global stages, rap evolved, its voice reaching millions. It became a force to be reckoned with, shaping popular music and giving rise to some of the most influential artists of our time. Rap proved that the power of words, combined with rhythm and rhyme, could move mountains, spark revolutions, and change the world, one verse at a time.